Hello, lovers. Who is this woman that's coming in here to speak to you about masculine and feminine energy and all of the juicy stuff? I have been personally invited by Michael to come and share with you my deepest, deepest desires from the masculine as a woman. I'm Melissei Luise, your absolute pleasure advocate, erotic blueprint, sex and intimacy coach. And I have had the absolute honor to be working with men for more than 20 years. I'm always humbled at the gift that I get to receive to work with men. And I'm here to share with you some of the biggest gifts that you can bring to the feminine. And this is what we crave from you, what we need from you, and what we desire from you. The absolute truth is the feminine always wants more. The true feminine nature is chaos. We are not linear. Our system will always want more. Our desires are always more. They're always so much bigger than what maybe we're expressing in the moment. There's a really beautiful analogy that the feminine is like the ocean and the masculine is like the cliff or the shore. If you think of a wave building and building and building in the ocean, it's just building and it's building and it's building. And when the wave hits the shore or hits the cliff, then she exists. Then it's a wave. Otherwise, it's just this mass of water building, the moreness. And I love this analogy between the masculine and the feminine. And this yang part, this rock, the cliff or the shore, the more that you are in your yang, the more that the feminine's yin just opens and opens in the presence of the yang. And what your gift is that you bring to the bedroom is your ability to handle that no matter what your woman throws at you. I'm not talking about frying pans and stuff, but no matter what your woman throws at you, the way that her pussy changes, the way that it will pull you in, the way that there's more heat, the way that there's more juice, the way that emotion comes up, is your ability to be present, your ability to take her there. This is where your sexual and mastering your sexual energy is so important. I'm going to say, it's like, this is non-negotiable. This is not an option. If you want to be in a sexual relationship with a woman, it's non-negotiable that you work with your sexual energy, that you master this. That will master, like this mastery is a lifelong journey. Yeah? But you need to be able to raise your sexual energy up from your cock, up through your core into your brain. And this is not just for relationship. If we look at the chaos in the world, you look at the chaos of business, you look at the chaos of whatever's going out there, like that is the feminine. You also are cultivating the presence for your business, for being out in the world, your ability to hold your presence as things are going on. And this builds trust. We need to be able to trust that you're not going to abandon us. So as our emotion, as our orgasm is building and building and unfolding, and it's going further and further and further and further, especially when we're looking at our internal orgasms, they're non-refractory, where they can go on and they'll shift. Your absolute gift is to be able to handle that as we open and open, because this is our spiritual work. Our emotional and spiritual work is so needed in a woman's body. We need to have these deep, deep release in these orgasms. And it's not just around the physical, it's our emotion. Our system holds a hell of a lot more in the emotion, in the chaos, than the man's. We're not linear. We're completely opposite to you. And we need to be accepted for that. Just as women need to accept the divine part of the masculine that is more straightforward. And I was going to say the word simple. You guys are not simple. But in the face of the feminine's chaos and our emotion, there's an absolute opposition to that, which is, your direction of your erection is straightforward. Your ability to move through it. I love this whole analogy in traffic. Yeah. When a woman is driving, our peripheral, we are collecting information. You guys hunt. We collect information. So when a woman is driving, we are seeing like, a dog's about to cross the road, or there's something up here, or that, we are going wide. Whereas your gift, you go straight through. You can see right up through the traffic. There's like where you see men on motorbikes. There's where there's more men that ride motorbikes, I should say. And the way that men can weave through traffic because they're looking up there. It is such a gift. And that is, you take that to the bedroom, you're going to go the distance, you're going to move all the way through with the chaos that's unfolding. Yeah. Your spiritual work is to raise your sexual energy. Your spiritual work is to ascend. Our spiritual work is to descend. What you bring to the table in your presence frees our heart. It's our biggest desire in the feminine, is to have our heart freed. How we operate in our business, how we operate in the world is not how we are to operate in our relationships. And we as women need that differentiation, the difference. We need the shift. And you gift so much to your women when you support that shift, when you can cut through the chaos and you provide that presence. And so when you are cultivating your sexual energy, when you're raising this desire, the arousal, that, your want, and you raise it up through your core, we can feel that we can trust you more. We can feel that. We can feel that we can trust you more. And that allows us to open. That allows us to pull you further in. That allows our yin is just like salivating. Salivating. I'm chaos in my words. As your yang is cultivated. We need you to take us there. We crave that you take us there sexually. Sex is not something that we do. It's not an act. It's a place that we go to. And that structure, that strength, that power that you provide in that place so that we can unfold more is so erotic. We feel the truth in our body. We need you to tell us the truth. Because if you don't, we feel it and we know it. And that is going to create more chaos in a negative way. Always tell us the truth. One of the most incredible practices that you as men can do is to have space, to have silence, to be with men, cultivating this masculine energy that's really deeply, rooted in yang. But you need to take time out. You need to be in silence at least once a day, weekends. Be away from us so that when you come back, your yang is really walking into the house. Women, we need to spend more time with women. We need to also understand that, yes, the relationship is is a cauldron to alchemize life, but we need our separateness to come into this. This place that we go in sex is where we bring our vulnerability, we bring our anger. This is where we need more truth showing up. Bring your grief, bring your fear, bring your anger to the bedroom, not to be taken out on someone, to be taken on a journey with one another. We need your vulnerability, and this is your truth. Your gift to the feminine is to take her there. Your presence, your truth. So as a sex educator, as an erotic blueprint coach, as an intimacy and relationship coach, one of the biggest gifts that you can do for your life, this is for your freedom, and this is for your relationship with the feminine, is to cultivate your sexual energy, is to not just be like letting it out. This is a form of abandonment. When you ejaculate too soon, when there's a rush in sex because it's like you need to have this so you can have a quick freedom, it shows up as abandonment in our bodies. And every woman's body has layers and layers and layers of that. And your gift to your woman right now, as you cultivate your sexual energy, is that that will get cleared in the bedroom. I really hope this is helpful. I want you to know that you bring so much to the table in our world. There's one more thing I want to leave you with. We need you to be with us in creating a world where we are safe. One thing that we women need you to understand is our world is very, very different to yours. We're here walking each other home, but the way that we walk in the street is very different to the way that you walk in the street. And we need to create a world that's really fucking safe for us. So in the world out there, so you can have the macro coming into the micro. So out there in the streets, in the bedroom.